Hello everyone and welcome to the next in our series of daily origami for YouTube. Today we're going to make another traditional Japanese origami model, and it's known as a house. And for this particular origami, again, you're using standard origami paper. I'm going to be using 15 by 15 centimeter paper, so just a square. You can use any size you want, but this will just kind of give you guys an idea of how big everything will be when I use my regular paper. There's so few folds in this that really you can use printer paper. Works great too for it because it's not a lot of folds. So sometimes printer paper, when you get into really more complex designs, can be a little tricky because it's a little heavier than real origami paper is. So let me show you guys the steps here, and this introduces you to some good basic origami folds too, so it's really kind of good intro to things if you're new to origami. I'm going to start here with my paper with the color side facing down. First, fold your paper in half, and we're just doing this so we can get a nice rectangular shape. Line up both of your corners, kind of hold it with your left hand, and then just go ahead and crease things out to the side. And you want to try to keep everything nice and lined up when you do this. Open it up. Then we're going to make the same thing going the other way too. So just kind of turn it around and get started over here. Keeping things kind of folded, I'm going to make it so that the folded edge is at the top and my open edges are facing down. Take the right side and take the edge and fold it to that center crease that you have there. Fold it over, and then do the same thing on this side too. And sometimes it helps to kind of twist things around until you get to an angle that works best for you. You don't have to keep your paper glued in one spot when you're working. You can always move it around until you get to a good angle for yourself. Now I'm going to do, it's called a squash fold. We're going to take and open up everything here, kind of open up into this pocket. And I'm going to let these two sides pull out. And as I do that, I'm going to smush down what you see up here. Now I've got this nice creased edge right here. That's going to line up with this edge that's hiding back here so that I can get a nice little triangle right at the top. So you can kind of line it up first and then smooth out the left side and then smooth out the right side. You should get a good little triangle at the top there and two little squares or a rectangle down at the bottom. And then I just do the same thing on this side too. We just open this area up here, keeping these two sides extended out. Push on that crease, which is a mountain crease. Push on that until you can get it all the way lined up with the edge underneath it. Smooth out the sides. And that should give you a cool little house. Pretty easy. So you can of course draw doors and windows on there if you want to. You can have it stand up if you prefer. Lots of different uses for it. I'll tell you guys the dimensions here of everything. Ooh, my pen just flew down. Of everything that we finished. It's going to be 15 centimeters here wide. Double check that just because my brain doesn't trust me, but that looks right. And it should really be just half of that, of course, because this is folded in half, 7.5 centimeters tall. But this is a super cute little design that you can use if you're doing some scrapbooking, if you're making greeting cards, those kinds of things, want to announce that you're moving, if you're having a house party. This can be a really cute little thing that you can add to any project. Even though it's so simple, it can really be something that kind of adds a little extra something to a project. So that is our finished house, which is our finished project for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.